Okay, we come to the second part of the Lab 1. We are going to do behavioral analysis. In the first part, I've said I need to change the compatibility. So I need to change it to Windows XP. Let me see. Finalizer and compatibility. We need to select one here. Surface Pack 2. Okay, it's one version is support. So I need to change to XP Surface Pack 2. So click OK. And then I need to run this IAU specify multiple times. So I take a snapshot. Snapshot 2. Okay. So I'm showing you to use the behavioral analysis tools. First one is auto run. So auto run is help you to take out the persistent mechanism of the binary. So I double click the auto run. It will scanning all the persistent mechanism currently in the system. So when it's ready, you can see here the log on startup, auto run entry, explorer, internet explorer, schedule task. This is an auto run showing you what kind of application it will start when the system start through different methods, like the schedule task, like the log on trigger, WMI, whatever you can see here. So the thing I need to do is go to save a snapshot here. I put it into the desktop folder. It's called before. Before I run the sample, I take a snapshot. I'm using the auto run to take out the IAU set-wise persistent mechanism. So here is a snapshot of the auto run entry. So now I double click this one, or I can use show you how to use the Process Explorer also at the same time. Okay, I open the Process Explorer. You can see here, oh, too big. And I minimize something. Okay, because I double click the IUSSY, it will run under the Explorer process. So it will become a process under the Explorer process. So I minimize the upper part. It won't affect it just for this sample because I know this sample. So I double click it. So you see a process started, and okay, I give it a few seconds to run, and then I go back to the auto run. So wait until it is ready. Okay, ready. So I also save another snapshot called after. Alright. Next step, we click the file and go to the compare and select the before. Okay, click open. It will show you the difference between the two snapshots. Okay, everything under the everything, it shows there is an entry added under the run key. This is a registry run key. Alright. Now you find the persistent mechanisms. Okay, and you know how to use the auto run. And also you can do something more using the Process Explorer here. Okay. In the lower pane, you can see when you click the QQT, you can see the registry key, file, such kind of information, the threads, and also you can use the wheel to change. This is show the handles, and I change the DLL. You can see the QQTs, which DLL is using here. Yes. Okay. That's for the Process Explorer. You know how to use it. Okay. I will show you the next is to dig out the network activity of the IUUSSY. So I will go back to previous snapshot. Okay, about the network activities of the IUUSSY, we can use some tools like Wireshark, FakeNet. I'm not sure which one will work in the Windows 10, so here you can find two versions of FakeNet. One is the old version, NG is the new version. So let's try. We can, because I am only use one virtual machine here, I will use FakeNet, demonstrate FakeNet. Because Wireshark, you need to use two machines, another to pretend the DNS. So if you use Wireshark, you must connecting to the network. But here, the network is, there's no internet here, no network. So I'm not going to show you how to use it because I don't have another VM at this moment. So I'm showing you how to use the FakeNet. First, I need to double click and start the FakeNet. It will show you a list of port listening. So you can change the config file to change the port, to change the service it's listening to. This is a default setting of the FakeNet. If you find try a few times, but not this binary, maybe other malware sample, you may not find the network activities. You may change the FakeNet config to listen to different ports and different protocols and SSL, DNS, ICMP. Okay, so you can double click the IUUSSY. Is it running? Let's check the Process Explorer. Okay, it's running. So, also, we can change here to see the select column and go to Process Network. Click Receive and Send. You can see here, okay, there is no network activity. So there was something wrong here. Okay, never mind. You can just kill the process. You see I use the kill process tree. That means I kill everything of the IUSS of QQT. Nothing we can see here. Okay, something wrong with the FigNet. Okay, maybe we can try the FigNet NG. And double click. Okay, we see something. You can see there's some activities going here. Okay, DNS response, request, DNS request. So you can find the activities here, the DNS activity. So some question in your lab is asking the DNS activity. Okay, that's great. You can see the FigNet NG can work in Windows 10. Alright. So, and then you can kill this one, kill the process chip. Okay, we get the network activities through FigNet. Let's stop it. Using Ctrl C. Okay. And let me see if I can find the pcat file from FigNet. C drive tools behavior. Behavior network FigNet NG. Okay, you will see there is a pcat file here. I check it out. I can open the pcat with Wireshark. You may find the activities here, and you can use the filter. If you don't know how to use it, you can go Google and find out the instruction. Okay, so you can find all the requests, DNS requests. Alright. You may find your answers here. It's one pcat file. And okay, let's go back to the previous snapshot and I'll show you how to use the process monitor. Okay, next is the process monitor. And at the same time, I will also use FigNet because there are some activities for the network activity. Only we have a FigNet, it can work, it will call some functions inside the IUSSY. The process monitor is using to capture all the activities this sample is doing. So first thing, I will start the FigNet and minimize it and open the process monitor. Okay, for the filter, here we just ignore it, press the close it and make it smaller. And before we start running execute the IUSSY, I go to the I need to start the recording. This one, capture. Okay, it start capture the events. So at this time, I double click the IUSSY and make it run. So I think it should be okay. We can see some information from the FigNet, and then we can stop the capture and stop the FigNet. Okay. So here we need to save. Careful. We first save a PML file first. This all the event, the process monitor, log. Okay. And then we need to save another copy as a CSV. All events. Okay. And now we go to the FigNet and take out the PCAP file. PCAP file. We need the PCAP file and the process monitors file. Okay, where is the CSV? Go to system internal. Alright, modify type. This two. We only need the CSV this time. Alright, minimize it. We need the PCAP and the CSV. Now we are going to show you how to draw a graph, the activity graph. Okay, we open a port doc and from the process mon file, we go to desktop, choose the CSV file, and then for the dump file, we use the PCAP. And okay, we click this three-dot launcher, choose the process you want to look at, there are two IAUs SLY, we don't know which one, so just Lab1 and click refresh and wait. Okay, it shows you the activity graph of the IAUs SLY. You see the network activities from the thickness PCAP, and there's some you may see here. Okay, enlarge it. Something go wrong here. First of all, can I make it larger? Zoom in. I cannot zoom in. The key is something wrong here. Never mind, you can see I use SLY. It create a process called QQT, and then QQT also start a thread, create a file under the Windows QQT called QQT.exe. Okay, you can see the details here. What kind of registry key change, what kind of registry key update. So you can find the activities here using the pod doc. It's much easier for you to find out this information. Okay, that's all for the behavioral analysis.